It is clear, but it is cold here today as EA Sports takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New England Patriots. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Foxborough. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Again, it's Henderson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
To the air, May. Man, he hits him in stride. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down. The Patriots hit 12-1 now to start play. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat. And they are, without question, the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Here's May. He's going to air one out. Man, it's caught inside the 10. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Take a look at this Patriots defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, Do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he finds a man with a crossing route. 22 yards there, a first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
To the air, Allen. Wide open receiver, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
Cap 60, cap 60. Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneers.
Allen gonna throw. And it's caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. May going to give it to Henderson. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Henderson. He's to the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson, his 104th career touchdown. One shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark it down officially at the 34. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this with all the way down inside the 20.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Allen. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Curtis. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go now.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Allen. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are back within a couple of the lead.
The Seahawks will line up for the
Allen will try to throw for it. And that's caught at the 2. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion. And they are unable to tie up this football game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
To throw, it's May. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Third catch of this first half for them, and this one is a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew's got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, here we go, tonight. Hey, special. Hey, 5. Crazy.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. That all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3. First half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. York now for the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. Ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call. but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Allen. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34. Here's Allen. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 29, here's second and 5.
Here we go. 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing now is Allen. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Patriots 28, Seahawks 18.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Hey, Trip, what's that? Eddie, what's that?
Throwing here is May. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
They'll run on first down. Phillips. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Crazy.
They'll throw with May. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. They're going to throw. May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now a 2nd and 2.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's that?
From the shotgun, it's May. That's complete. Right around the 8. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Crazy. Here goes throw. Hey, what's that?
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. But with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was on the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Allen. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
On first down, it's Henderson. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Second down and 3. They run once more with Henderson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go.
It's third down and 4.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Phillips. And he will have the Patriots first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
35-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Terrible touch. Crazy, crazy.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I believe I can see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender and work to the defense's advantage on that play.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Up the middle they go. Phillips. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. So after the INT, it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He finds his man, complete. It's Curtis. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Operating from the gun, Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
19. Here we go. 19, Charger, 19. Ready.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Come on. Back. Wrap all 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Curtis. And he's going to get forward for a couple before he is banged down hard at the end. And again, it's Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. That one into the hands of Flowers.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Allen again. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Patriots are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
70, Mustang 19.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen. Wide open receiver, complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. 35 yards. yards. And the Seahawks take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To the air, May. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for New England. And even 50 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Phillips. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. On the Seahawks 15-yard line.
Here's May. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They got to go back out there and play.
Here's Allen to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we just talk about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
To the air, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Patriots take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. York on now for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag got to push him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He finds his man complete. It's Curtis. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Allen gonna throw. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. If they had designs